Hello, good evening, and welcome to another wonderful day of government. Today, we're going to be looking at some concepts in government. We're almost done with this, and we're going to continue today. And by the special grace of God, JAMB has extended the both the registration and the dates for the exam. So instead of you starting the exams on the 15th of next month, it's going to now be started by 19th. So we have 2 weeks extension. A couple of people are having problems with their registration, and I believe that's why the extension was done. So it's a blessing because now we will be having enough time to practice. So to that effect, I'm giving assignments. Every student is supposed to do the last 5 years, 5 consecutive past years of the 4 subjects that he's doing. So if you're doing government, economics, English, and one other subject, so buy the Q&A for the past 5 years of that very subject, of the very subjects you're taking. Solve the past question, both the question and the answer. Make sure you write them down. So that will expose you to a lot of questions and you get ready. Okay, so I'm going to click on all courses quickly, and I'll be going into government so that we can start. This is the platform we are using to learn, educateafricans.com. That is the best platform to learn with as a student. We constantly update this website. If you go there today, it's wonderful. It's very, very different from what you had last week or past 2 weeks because it has been top-notch. So I now added what we call quiz explanation, showing all the quizzes that we've solved for you. So go there, it's wonderful. Everybody is working on them every day, constant work. My teachers are working on this website, this platform. So this is government. I'm going to click on government. If you click and it's telling you to enroll, click on the enroll, fill in your information as a student so that you'll be able to open the videos and watch them. Okay. So I'm going to go down. So you can see quiz from past questions concerning this introduction to government. You go to basic concept, you see quiz from past question concerning it. So all these quiz are your past questions. We solve them and put them there. You click on forms of government, you see quiz from them. So anyone who've not put, know that we are working on it currently. Answer of government can see quiz from past questions. So all of them are having quizzes. Executive, you can see quiz. All these quiz are past questions that we've already solved for you. So, and I'm giving us assignments now. So government 2018, start from there. We are starting all across board 2018 past questions. Once we are done on 2018, we'll go to 2019 and 2020. That's the last 3 because I'm looking at time. The one we'll be able to cover within the weeks that we have. So we want to at least cover the last 3, but we're aiming at covering the last 5. So take note, the last 5, very, very important. Okay. So sort it out and give me the answers. So you can see under types of executive, judiciary, quiz from past question. So click on all these quizzes. Let me say I click on this one. You'll see the quiz. You try to answer it. Try to answer this quiz. So you want to click on start quiz to ask you questions from your past questions. You should be able to see them. They are similar to what you're going to be seeing. To answer, the independence of judiciary can be safeguarded by, you can see. So you check, is it the Public Service Commission? Is it charismatic leadership? Is it liberal government? Is it a well-informed public? Is it a system of checks and balances? So all these are from your past questions. Click on this executive quiz from past questions. You see a quiz from your past question. Okay, this is it open. If I click on start quiz, okay, if I click on start quiz, I'll start seeing the quiz. Okay, the quiz says what? The executive is the body that does what? A, executes armed robbers. B, interprets the law. C, implements the law. D, enacts the law. E, none of the above. Okay. You can see all these are from past questions, JAMB past questions. So let's start from the beginning. Let's go to quiz from past questions. So make sure you attempt them. After watching the video of the definition of government, attempt the quizzes. Attempt these quizzes. These quizzes are from your past questions. I'll be able to put them together for you. So that is what we've been doing here in Educate Africans. So this very platform now is worldwide. It is perfect now for your learning. And I thank God that they extended your exam for more 2 weeks. So from now to when you're writing exam, you have more than 1 month. And that is enough time for you to use this our platform, Educate Africans, to update yourself. If you click on this one is watching video of the lecture. You see me teach the lecture, explain the concept in a very descriptive manner. Then you click on the quiz, you answer questions that are related to that concept that you've watched each video. And when you click this one, I have both video and the text written. So you can not fail working with this platform, Educate Africa. That's where students are working from. You have to be there. So let's say I click on the start quiz. This is the first topic, which is definition of government. So immediately after watching the video about definition of government, attempt the quiz. So a government performs the following functions except, so under this intro to government, you're going to see the functions of government. What do government do? So after looking at it, you'll be able to answer this because this is a question asking you what government do. So a government performs the following functions except, which of this is not a function of government? So government safeguard life and property of the citizen. You know that government should do that through the word, the police. Very important to safeguard the lives and property. Now, maintaining law and order, that is also a very important aspect of what the government does. And that is through the police also, maintaining law of order. Providing all the needs of each citizen. All the needs. You already know that no government can provide all the needs of each citizen. All the needs. Like me now, everything I need. Can government provide all? So that makes option C not to be a function of government. Then number 3, say provide basic welfare need. Basic welfare need. Government should be able to provide things like good road network, good housing, electricity, and all the rest. So you can see that government performs all these functions except providing all the needs of its citizens. So that makes option C the right answer. So you click on it, then you say answer and next. So when you click answer, it will say answer and next. So it's asking you another question now. The basic purpose of sorting up a state is to do what? Is it to maintain law and order? Is it to protect foreign interests, promote development, provide social? Okay, I'm going to check out this definition. The spellings on these are wrong. So very importantly, when you're doing this also, if you're trying this and you encounter typo errors, please make sure that you let me know. Let me know. Go to this Q&A section of it. If you go to this Q&A, you come down. So the question now you're asking is on the quiz past question. So as a topic for the Q&A, so that it will also help me in making sure that I make necessary correction. First, quiz from past question. So, and this is the very quiz that has the issue. You copy this and come down here and paste it. Then you submit this to submit. So once you submit, I'll be able to get an alert from my own end and see that that question, there are things. This is man-tan law. So there could be problems in this. So make sure you report them to me so that I'll take care. Okay, so that is where we're going to be stopping. And like I said, as a way of assignment, solve the 5 quiz problems, 5 of them, and submit to me. So let's move to the main thing of today. We've looked at citizenship. So today we're going to be looking at electoral processes. That's the topic we have today, electoral processes, okay? So as you're doing the past questions, we'll be completing the rest part of this. So take note. So what is electoral process? This is a process of having your election, and it involves several things. And one of those are franchise. What is franchise? Franchise is defined as the rights of qualified adult citizens of a given society to vote and be voted for in an election. So once you're up to 18 years and above, and in some cases for some elective positions, they have their prerequisite age. So once you get to that age, as a qualified adult citizen, you have your education and everything. The right that you have to stand in for an election, or the right that you have to go to the ballot boxes and vote for some other person, is what we call franchise. Very, very important, right? As where during the election, you'll be hearing those people are trying to defranchise. That means they are trying to make it impossible for somebody to exercise his basic right of voting, which is called franchise. So franchise is defined as your own right, my right, as a qualified adult citizen of a given society to vote and also be voted for. Now, what is election? Election is the act of choosing or selecting candidates who will represent the people of a country in the parliament or in other positions of government. So you remember the election that we did last that brought President Muhammad Buhari in as the president, or brought your various state governors as the governor. So that process of choosing, going to ballot process, going to the polling units, voting is what we call election, the process of selecting leaders, the process of selecting people in government positions. Now, what is electoral system? Electoral system is defined as the process and procedure by which citizens of a democratic country select, either through direct voting or indirect, those who will represent them in parliament and other positions in government. So that system through which this is done is known as electoral system. Now, what is an electoral commission? An electoral commission is a body charged with the responsibility for organizing and conducting free and fair elections in states. And we all know the electoral commission in Nigeria is the INEC. The INEC is the electoral commission in Nigeria, helping to organize elections. They are supposed to conduct free and fair elections that will bring the right leaders into government to help run the affairs of the nation. So take note of all these. These are basics in election, and the questions are going to be coming as I just stated. So in subsequent classes, we are going to be looking at party system before we go on to pressure groups and other aspects. Okay, I think we should look at party system since we still have time. So take note of what we are doing. We are covering this. This is your syllabus. We are looking at them one by one. Get to this, educateafricans.com, click on courses, get to the various subjects, and go through. We have video form of this. If you click on this video now, you see me in the class when I was capturing this, teaching my students in the class. So this platform, Educate Africans, is good for you. So what is party system? A party system may be defined as a type of governmental political arrangement in which political parties are permitted to operate for the purposes of forming a government on political party basis. So you have the PDP, the APC, government, the INEC organize elections for them so that they compete and produce a government. So such system is known as party system when you have parties. In the United States of America, they have the Democrats and the Republican parties. In Nigeria, we have multi-party system, plenty parties there, here and there, trying to jostle for positions of government and give good leadership, which is what we need. Now, what are the types of party systems? We have what we call a zero-party system, one-party system, two-party system, and multi-party system. A zero-party system is this, where the elections are conducted and contested based on a personal attribute, capabilities, and program presented by individuals. Candidates do not contest election under the banner or under any platform or political party. So candidates, they don't come under political party in a zero-party system. Whereas in a one-party system, this may be defined as a political system through gradual elimination of other political parties through the electoral process. Then we also have what we call the two-party system. Like I said, is where there are only two political parties legally and constitutionally allowed to operate. Then we have what we call multi-party system, defined as where we have more than two political parties to compete for gaining political power and governing the country. And this is exactly what we have in Nigeria. In Nigeria, what we call multi-party system. And that's why when you come here in Nigeria, we have the PDP, we have the APC, and we have the AC, AD, and several other parties, because we are having multi-party system. In America, they just have the Democrats and the Republicans, two-party system. So take note of all these, and please get to see our YouTube channel for the past